welcome to the introduction video of a series that I'm about to release, or has already been released, on basically a beginner's inventory. It's not what you should have, it's just recommendations of things that I suggest, that I wish I knew, and just things I wish I had when I started out. I'm going to be giving you tips. I'm going to go through websites that I use to buy stuff. I'm going to be going through lots of things like your environment, your desk, things that will inspire you, what brushes to use, tools that I suggest getting, and also ways to save money. I'm not here to rob you for money. I'm here to make sure that you have the most positive starting experience with minifigure painting. Yes, it is a horrible, drooling hobby that is also amazing. It takes up a lot of your time, but you can accomplish a lot of things, and it can inspire you to do crazy things like create YouTube videos. Alright, so this series is going to be split into 4 parts. The first part is I'm going to go over paints. I'm going to go over anything paint related, paints that I wish I started out with, paints that I suggest that you might get depending on what you're painting. If you're painting Warhammer, like me, and painting Necrons and Ultramarines, I'll give some suggestions of paints that I use for them. If you're painting something completely different, God knows what you're painting. Stuff just for board games like Zombies of Zombicide, or you're painting D&D figures, or I don't know, you're going into Infinity by Corvus Belli. I really don't know. You could be painting anything. There's so much figure related things in this world. So number 2, I'm going to go through brushes. Brushes and tools, really. So brushes, what types of brushes do you need? What brushes do I recommend? All sorts of things. I have things called crappy brushes and proper brushes. Just crappy brushes that I use for crappy stuff, and then proper brushes that I use for getting in some detail. I'm going to go through tools that you should use, types of pliers. There's so many pliers to use. What pliers I recommend, what pliers I use. Scalpel blades, files if you're painting metal figures such as Corvus Belli's, Infinity figures, because they're all metal. Going through so many tools like water pots, paint palettes, all sorts of things. There's so much stuff for this hobby. It's horrible for your wallet, but it can help you achieve things. So third is Workspace. So I'm gonna go through everything that you kind of just the basics you need to set up a nice lively environment for you to paint. Not some shabby dumpster that you're gonna paint figures in. Something nice and lively like this. I've got lights, unsynced RGB lights, all sorts of things. I got posters just to fill up my plain wall space. I got a Death Star, lights, inspiration, everything. I've got crap up here, but it just helps make this place look messy but neat at the same time. The last thing I'll go through is motivations and how to help motivate you to paint. I have problems motivating myself. I have problems getting distracted. I'm going to go through lots of things on how to motivate yourself, how to get inspiration, which is a key thing with painting. Hence why you're probably looking at YouTube videos, is to get inspiration for something you're about to paint. Also using basic things, like I've got a load of Yu-Gi-Oh cards here that I kind of never used, and so I just put them up. They've got some things that I could use that might inspire me to paint something. You never know. Books, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube are all things that can help inspire you. So that's about it I wanted to go through for this little introduction. As I said, I'm trying to make it short. Yeah, I'm definitely making it short. Short and sweet. Hopefully I'll put the other videos out so you can go straight into watching them. If I haven't, I'm sorry, they're coming. Feel free to comment down below any suggestions you have, or stuff that you wish you started off with when you first started minifigure painting. Might put them in a video if I haven't made one and I'm just reading through my comments. That's all I'd like to say. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'll see you on the next one.